Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, hi, I'm Nadia here at Nadia Plans, where I love to share all things planning, journaling, stationery, and I would love for you to subscribe and stick around. For today's video, we are going to do a little flip through of my Filofax Personal in this lemon yellow. If you watched, I think it was my last video, you would have known that I found this cover on eBay and I immediately snatched it. I have loved the yellow Filofax. I have one in the A5 size and I wanted one in the personal size, and I'm so happy when I came across it on eBay. I was originally in the brown Filofax, and I love this color. I love this cover so much. It is such a beautiful book, but given that we are in the heart of winter, we have a winter storm warning here in Central Texas, and just, I don't know, just things have felt very heavy and tiring for me, as far as work and life. And so I just wanted something that was cheerful and joyful and something that was just exciting to look at. Not that this isn't exciting, it's just that the color was just very gloomy and just reminded me of like winter. And I wanted something that popped, something to, like I said, just spark some joy. And so I decided to switch my cover into my yellow Filofax, and I'm just gonna flip through and show you what it looks like. I set it up a little bit different, like the decor pieces a little bit different than how I set up my my brown Filofax. So if that sounds like something you're interested, let's just jump on in. Okay, first and foremost, this color is gorgeous. I absolutely love it. It does like show signs of like stains or wear and tear, I think a little bit quicker than the brown one. I mean, it's yellow, but I love it. It's much more pliable than the brown one, I would say. I don't know why, but it feels more like gooey in comparison to the brown one, so that's just something to note. So let's just open it up and start. Let me move that. Let me move this a little bit. Okay, so in the front here, I have the high-tech Cicoletto that I'm using. I don't like to put this in the elastic. I find that it gets like in the way of the pen, of like closing the little thing here. So what I've been doing is that I have just been attaching it like that. I close it and then I just kind of slide it in there, and when I close it, it all just kind of sticks together. So I've been using the high-tech Cicoletto. I love it. It's just such a staple of a pen with 0.3 refill insert things, cartridges. And then I have a picture of me and my husband here at the front. I don't know how to really decorate these front spaces, so I've been scouring. When I mean scouring, I mean I've been scouring Pinterest for inspiration of what to do here. And so I've seen people put pictures, and so I still don't know what to do down here. We'll figure it out, but I like the way that this looks. And then here in the pockets, I just have some extra stickers from the Yumi Kitagishi line from the Hobonichi store. Let's see. And then I did start decorating for Valentine's Day, I guess you could say. A lot of my dashboards and things definitely fall more into the pinks and the reds, and so you're gonna see that very much throughout my planner here. And so yesterday I was on Pinterest. I was looking for inspiration and things that I could print out, and I printed out a bunch of stuff and laminated and chopped it all up to pop into here. And so I just found these little random bits on Pinterest, and then I cut them out and then just basically made a collage on just a normal piece of paper, and then laminated it. So I have this one that has an LAX little like baggage claim thing, the year 26, and then you got this, and then I also got a like vintage Diet Coke ad. One thing that I've really been wanting to kind of I've been wanting to feel like cozy in my books, and so I feel like anything vintage or like old typography just feels very nostalgic and just very warm and whimsical, and that's kind of the vibe that I want to go for my planner for right now. And so the time is right for Diet Coke. I just thought this was very cute. And then on this dashboard, I got some random things. So I got this strawberry home baking made easy ad, and then on the back I put this ad for the refrigerator from back then. Again, all of these things I found on Pinterest. I just felt like the yellow matched very well with the yellow binder. I just thought that was cute. Very cute, very vintage. And then I put a little picture of me, little me as a child. I think I was about 4 or 5 in this picture. I've seen a lot of people put in pictures of themselves as children, and I like that a lot. I just like to be able to see this and remember that, you know, I was once a child too. As a parent right now, things, you know, can be challenging, and so it's just a way for me to come back and remember, like, you know, you were once a kid too. So how would you have liked to have been spoken to? And like that's how you need to speak to, you know, your kids or to the people in your life. So I like that in here. And then here I have this clear dashboard thing where I have a Bible verse, I have my stamps, and then I just have some of the prints that I got in Japan. I just tape them in here, and they just serve as like little decoration, which I think is very cute. And then on the back side here, I have a little sticky note that says, "It's just me and my silly little to-do list against the world," with another Yumi Kirigishi little print that I got also from Japan. So I think this is cute. And then I have a little dashboard with pictures of my family. I want to update these. I think that these are kind of Christmassy. So I might change that out. And then on this side, I have a bunch of sticky notes, just some little tab sticky notes, cat sticky notes, bread sticky notes. And then on the inside of this pouch, I just have some Mexican money, some like little leaflets of things that I picked up when I was in Japan. And then I have this little Downy Flake waffles print out. Again, I scoured Pinterest yesterday, just wanted to make it cozy, wanted to make it vintagey, old and whimsical, and so I found that. We love waffles, so I liked the kind of the aesthetics of this. And then I also found this on Pinterest. It says, "I still have time, I keep forgetting that," and I just put a little sticky flag here. And then we're about to move into my monthly section. I have 2 sticker sheets in here. I did pick these up in Hands in Japan, and so it's nice that they are like hole punched already for me. And then I have a picture of my family, of my son and my daughter, a little drawing that my son made me. I have the Filofax year at a glance. And then that takes me into my monthly calendar section. I have the entire year in here. So I just have like any important dates, things that I don't want to forget, things that I don't want to miss in here. I mean, it's a very generic calendar per se. And this is from the Sleepy Notes Club. I love her inserts. They're seriously the best. And then behind here, I have a January 2026 list of things that I want to accomplish in January. I saw Krista here on YouTube have something similar and I really liked that. So I wanted to copy that and then just have the rest of the year here. In my brown Filofax, I had my own dividers that I made before we went to Japan. I had these that I custom made from pictures on Pinterest, and I liked these, but again, I don't know if they were just dark and like kind of gloomy feeling. So I wanted to just lighten up the space with my dividers, and I just used the dividers that came with the Filofax, just these cream colored ones that have the numbers. I really like these. I think that they do brighten it up a little bit, so I like that. And in my first section, I have my weekly layout. So I was using these types of weeklies and I liked it for a little bit, but then I got bored of this look and I was itching for something different, which is probably my favorite thing about rings. I will say it time and time again, but the flexibility to be able to change up your pages, your layouts, is what draws me back to the system. And so I made my own inserts and I'll have them linked below. This worked really well for me last week, and I basically just log my day and then I have any important things circled, like any important meetings or important like appointments or things that I absolutely need to do. I have them circled, or things that I want to remember or want to note, and then the rest I just log what I did that day. And I've been using that for this week as well. So like here, today's Saturday and we have like a winter storm warning, so my mom's flight was canceled, and so I just crossed it out. So I've been using this and I really like the way that this looks. I did print this out on the Tomoe River paper, so I like that. And then I have to set up for the next week here, so I'll do that probably after this video. But I've really been liking these little weekly vertical inserts. And then my second tab is my daily section. So this is where I just take notes of my day. This is where I pop in any like ephemera or anything that I picked up from the day. And first things first, I have this little dashboard with sticky notes. And so this is just, like I said, where I come in and I jot down any notes. I pop in little things. These are my recent days over here. Like popped in this popcorn thing because work was handing out popcorn. I found this little bookmark and I wanted to put it in. And so like today I've been logging the weather because the weather is kind of crazy right now. Crazy weather day. I actually need to adjust or pop in the date. Is today the 23rd? Let's see. Today is the 24th. Okay, let me adjust this. 24th. And then I have just been like jotting down what the weather is doing. I don't know. I find it so fascinating. People here have cleared the shelves at the store, which I know that we had snowpocalypse, I think is what it was called, 4 years ago, which is giving everybody PTSD. But as of right now, we don't have snow, we don't even have rain. It's cold, but it's not freezing, so we'll see what happens overnight. Yeah, and then I have my little ruler in here, and then I just keep like random notes in here as well. I did purchase a pocket planner. I have been itching to get a pocket planner to test it out. And so I have just kind of like a notes section of how I want to use my pocket planner and what I want to do with it. I'll make a separate video kind of doing a flip of my pocket because I'm still trying to figure it out. I will make that later, but I have just random notes here and then extra notes pages, and these are the Bindex lined cat pages that I picked up in Japan. And then my last sections have been pretty much the same. I have my tracker section where I've been tracking my steps, my movement, my sick days, my period days, my eat out days, and I like this a lot. I like that I'm able to see kind of at a glance the things that I've been doing for the month, and so I like that a lot. And so I'm going to definitely continue that into February. And then I just have my sick day health log. So I did get sick last week. It has not changed. And then I have my home section, my home maintenance log. I have my kids sections for both of my kids. And then I have my project sections where I keep my important projects. I have 2 big projects right now. These are just like my 2 main like side things that I'm working on right now, outside of like work or my kids or my home. So I have one for Nadia plans, and then I have one for my one goal for 2026. Here I have any extra pages. I did pick this up at Target last week. They have like these heart sticky notes, which aren't that great. They keep ripping, so I don't think I would recommend, but I have just any extra notes pages back here. I put in some of the Atoya little memo pad pages and some of the Knox ones as well. And then these little to-dos. And I have some more stickers in here and also in these little pocket pages as well. And then on the back here, I popped in the Filofax little memo pad that comes with the originals, and I just put in silly little to-dos. And so I just have like a running to-do list of things. I like having that here. And yeah, that is what my current Filofax looks like in the yellow color. It is so happy and so cheerful, and it just makes me smile every time I open it. And I just love like the textile feel of it too. Again, my brown one was very rigid. I don't know why, but I love it textile-y. So yeah, this has been a really sweet thing to be in. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you for joining me as I walked you through my Filofax original in yellow. I hope you all have a lovely, lovely rest of your week. If you're expecting any major snow or ice, I hope you're safe and warm. Thank you so much, friends, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.